Hello guys, James here and welcome back to my third episode now in my Road to Glory on FIFA Ultimate Team and Nintendo Switch. Basically, this episode is just me taking my team, the Premier League team that you would have seen in the last episode. There's a couple of new additions. As you see, we put the pack pulled Ben Davies in at left back. Who else was new? I believe Goita, the keeper there, is new. I think that's probably about it, but yeah, the keeper there was just, I think it was 650 or 700 coins, so basically discard price, which all the team is, and I would recommend you doing that at the start for your starter cross squad. And yeah, basically I'll leave this gameplay in the background. Just a quick one on the gameplay. I don't think from FIFA 18, I don't think the gameplay's changed that much, to be honest. What has changed mainly, I would say, is the shooting. I would say what I tend to be doing, I didn't have the best time of it, to be honest. I think where it's the start of the game, everyone who's playing online who goes into divisions is coming up against everyone else in Division 10, obviously, because no one's got that higher up yet. So yeah, basically there's good and bad people, so you can come up against anyone. So the chances are there's a high chance of good and bad people at the start, and I think that's a mixture of I was rusty and I was coming up against half decent people. But I put that goal in there at the end. The own goal I conceded was just the rage was real with that one. But we picked up a draw, so we're still unbeaten. But yeah, it's the shooting, and what I tend to be doing is using finesse shots at the start of the game, sort of in positions, or even low drivens now, which are, I believe, just the L bumper and the right bumper at the same time, and then shoot, which does a low driven. They're quite good, and what I've been doing, I've been getting a couple of goals up in some of these games, and then after that I'll try and do the finesse shots with the time shooting, because time shooting is great when you know how to do it, but like me, I'm still learning it. If you get it wrong, you're missing opportunities. So I would say just use normal shots at first to get a few up, and then test the time shooting out until you get the hang of it, because you can ruin your shooting if you don't get it timed right. But yeah, the shooting, that is the main thing, so just try and work on that, and then the rest of the gameplay is pretty similar. And then yeah, I've made a couple of notes here to talk about a couple of things. I forgot to mention in the last episode, but I mentioned it in the first one. I'm doing a competition every month now on my Twitter, so go over and check that. Links in the description to my Twitter. To win a £15 eShop voucher on Nintendo eShop, or a similar amount of currency, depending on what sort of where you're from, whether that's dollars, euros, or whatever else. And yeah, go down to that. All you've got to do is like my pinned tweet on my Twitter page, retweet it and follow me, and then yeah, it runs out on the 25th of October, and I shall DM the winner, and then find out what details, sort of the details of what money they need and that, and yeah, that will get sent over. So yeah, if you could go and check that out, and you got a chance to win some money on the eShop to do whatever you want with, whether that's buy packs on FIFA or buy another game or buy other in-game stuff. That is completely and utterly up to you. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the SBC video. Yes, the next episode in the Road to Glory will be a massive SBC episode, where I do the first marquee matchups of FIFA 19 with the Chelsea-Liverpool SBC. It's the Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid SBC. I think it's Rio Ave and Bel Vista from the Liga NOS SBC, and then can't think what it is, but it's two Eredivisie teams, the Dutch league, and I'll complete, so I'll be completing all of them, and the new the new starter SBC thing that the prize for doing all three of them is winning the Nintendo Switch kit. So I'll be doing that and opening all the packs next episode, and doing that all live and explaining how I've done them and the best way to do it, I think. with the sort of limited players that are on the market at the moment. But yeah, and hopefully we should be able to, now the ones to watch are out, can't speak, now the ones to watch players are out, hopefully all them packs will be able to pack one of them, and that'll be a great addition to the series. And depending on what player it is, we'll either just keep hold of them or sell them to improve our squad, because we do majorly need that. I've worked that out. Yeah, main thing at the moment for the series is improving our squad as much as we can, as quick as we can, to be able to compete better in the seasons and get as high as up as we can. The next thing I want to talk about is, yeah, comments. I've been getting a few more comments than usual, and that's great, and all the support. I've been getting quite a few views, obviously, where FIFA 19's new. People are interested. Thank you so much for watching, basically. And yeah, drop any comments, anything you need to know, anything you want to find out about the game, and then if I can answer it, I will. If not, then I'll try and find out for you and get back to you on that. And yeah, just support's just great. So if you comment anything you need to know, like the video if you like the videos. Don't if you don't need to or don't want to, that's fine. But yeah, like would be very much appreciated. And obviously subscribe and hit that bell icon to keep up to date with all the other videos that will be coming out over the next period. What I will say is, unfortunately, I've had this week off from work because I had a load of holiday to use up to get these first few videos out. But I am going back to work next week full time again, so I'll work Monday to Friday 8 till 5 basically, or slightly longer than that with the travelling. But yeah, because of that, it'll probably go back down to at least one video a week. I'll try to do more, but it sort of depends how and when, and what I can do to try and make that better. But yeah, it's all a time thing. When I'm working, I don't have that much spare time in that, but I'll try my best. And then yeah, basically that's all the things I wanted to say. And yeah, just thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. But yeah, so we do end up winning. Spoiler, that we do end up winning Division 10, which is very nice indeed. And if you, again, it's like that single player season we done last episode. If you can win all 4 games, you get 500 coins, basically match coins each game. So that's 2,000, and then you get 2,000 bonus. So for 4 games, you're basically getting 1,000 coins a game almost. So it's just great. Seasons are good for that. If you can win quickly, get that winning like the title bonus. But as you can see as well, we're carrying on with our bronze packs, and yeah, after every game, buying one and saving all the players, unless you know that they go for something, then sell them on. But I'll just keep them all and check that off camera because it's just waste time. But yeah, all players, all consumables, so that's contracts, fitness. A lot of the player attribute cards do also go as well, so I've just been saving them, and I'll check them off camera as well to see if I can sell them. But yeah, keep them and have a look, compare the price and that. And yeah, what else? Basically the kits, badges, balls, and stadiums. Basically, unless you sort of try and you'll start finding out as you buy more bronze packs what ones go, or if they go at all. But a lot of them won't be on the market, and a lot of them don't sell. So to be honest, I sort of do it. If I don't like the kit, I just discard it, because I think if I don't like it, then not many other people are. So I'll probably end up discarding some that are worth some, but it's just one of those things. I don't want to clog up the trade pile with all that stuff. Yeah, really. But also at the end of this video, you're going to see it where I've got a lot of stuff that sells. Basically, what happens is I save up all that stuff to when I can actually do the recording of it selling. Because you'd see so many little things every now and again selling, and that basically all the players in that end part, I'll just go over it when we get to that part as well. But basically what I've been doing to build this team and to do the SBCs. Basically with any bronze players I was buying, that's bronze players, they go for a minimum of 150, so you don't want to spend any more than that on bronze players, and that's obviously where the bronze method comes in massive, because you've got a load in your club already. So we've already made loads of coins off that basically. And then silver players, non-rare silver players, they can go for 150, so you don't, if you're buying them for SBCs or for a team or anything like that, you don't really want to be spending much more than 150 on them if you can. The rare ones, rare silvers, they go for, I think some of them, if they're a really low rated silver, they can go for 200, but most of the rares go for 250, lowest price, so you don't want to be paying much more than that either for them, if you can. And then the golds is, the non-rares are, if they're 75 rated, they go for 300 coins minimum, and then anything from 76 and above non-rare, they go for 350 minimum, so you don't want to be spending much more than that. And then rare golds is 600 if they're 75 rated, or 650 if they're 76 rated and above. So again, you don't want to be spending any more than the minimum really when you're building your start squad, and just chuck loads of bids out on any players you think you might be able to, like, sort of usable stats. That's what I've done to build my starter squad, with the exception of a couple of better players like Cabaselli with his high pace, decent stats, and then also who else I spent a bit more on. Alexander Arnold, I think, was 400, just because I saw him on a buy now 400. So there is the occasional ones like that where if you think it's too cheap to be true to buy it now, and someone else is going to have him, quickly snap him up. But obviously you have to judge that yourself. It's hard to tell about seeing the deals, if they're deals, so to speak. But I also, as you'll see, I'll show you in the next video, but when I was doing the Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid SBC, you have to have one player in the team from either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid. When I was searching for Real Madrid players, I was just going through all the goals that were on the market. I actually managed to find on the 59th minute, unbelievable deal. I got the young Brazilian winger, 5-star skiller. He's got high pace, high dribbling, but it's Vinicius Junior. Unbelievable card, and he's now a super sub for me. But I managed to pick him up for 700 coin, guys. Unbelievable! I couldn't believe it, and I think he goes for about 7k at least. So I've made 10 times the amount that I bought him for. But to be honest, he's one of those players I'll probably keep him as a super sub now for a long time, and I'll always be able to make profit on him. So if I really need, if I really am desperate, I can sell him to make coins easily. But yeah, for that price, I wanted to keep him and use him as a super sub, try him out for now. But yeah, back into the gameplay. I was struggling a bit with the formation, and I don't know why, because like I said, the gameplay is very similar, and I can't work out if it isn't, but it feels so similar, but maybe it isn't. Maybe I need to try a different formation, as you see us win the title there. But yeah, players that I need to upgrade massively are the strikers. All the wingers I've got are half decent, especially Yankovic. I would recommend him. The Brighton right wing is unbelievable. Midfield, pretty happy with the midfield. Lerma is unbelievable, recommend him highly. And then in defence, Cabaselli is great, and then the goalkeeper is decent as well. So overall, the team is good at the moment, but pretty much every position can be upgraded. So we'll definitely be looking to do that as quickly as we can in the coming episodes. And yeah, the next gameplay you'll see will probably be me going into the Gold Cup, or actually I might, if I can upgrade the team enough to where I feel comfortable to do that, I will, because we get another pack for that. And packs at the start, you really want to try and get as many packs from any which way you can. But yeah, as I say, here's all the players selling, and you see, yeah, a lot of these are either SBCs or just players that I've been buying to put into my team, or from the Prem that I think I'll be able to make profit from. But that's pretty much coming to the end of the video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you can comment anything you need to know, like I said earlier, like would be great, and subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to keep up to date with the series. And then yeah, don't forget to check the link with my Twitter in the description to take part in the competition. But that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.